do a little bit of language review, reviewing sentences. Do you remember what a sentence is? A sentence is a group of words that makes a complete thought, or it makes sense. We've reviewed some things that sentences have to have. I want you to do the actions with me. A sentence needs a capital letter, spaces, an end mark, and it needs to make sense. Today, I'm going to add something that sentences have to have in order to make sense. They need to have a subject, and they have to have a verb. Let's take a look at what I mean. Let's take a look at this sentence. Does it have everything that a sentence needs? It has a capital letter. It has an end mark. There's a space between the words. Let's read it and see if it makes sense. Isabella drew. Does that make sense? It does. It makes sense because it has a subject and a verb. The subject is who the sentence is about, and the verb tells us what they did. Let's read it together. Isabella drew. Who drew? Isabella. Subject, noun. What is being said about Isabella? Isabella drew, verb. We ended it with a period because it's a declarative sentence. It just tells us something. We can change our sentence though. Let's do that. Isabella drew a beautiful picture. Isabella drew a beautiful picture. What's it missing? Can you see what's not there? It needs a period for it to be a sentence. Our next sentence is also only 2 words, but it still has a subject and a verb. Who's the subject of this sentence? Let's see. Liam listened. Who listened? Liam. He is our subject noun. What is being said about Liam? Liam listened. Verb. We put a period because it is a declarative sentence. It's just telling us something. Liam listened. I think that we can make this sentence a lot longer. Let's try. I'm going to take the period away. Liam listened to the teacher. And I'm going to end it with a period because it's a declarative sentence. Let's look at this sentence. It says, Clover giggled. Is that a full sentence? Let's check. It has a capital letter. There's spaces between our words. It has a period. Does it make sense? Clover giggled? It does make sense, and it makes sense because this sentence has a subject and it has a verb. I'm going to say it, and I would like for you to try to answer all the questions with me. Clover giggled. Who giggled? Clover. Subject, noun. What is being said about Clover? Clover giggled. Verb. Period. Statement. Declarative sentence. We can make this sentence a lot longer. I'm going to erase our period. Clover giggled with her friends. And I'm going to end with a period. We're going to look at our next phonics chart. Let's review them together, and I want you to say them with me. Thr in 3, R in stars, ch in church, or in morning, ow in out, ow in owl, o in bowl, in verse, in nurse, in bird, oi in coin, oi in boy, in book, in tooth, were in worms, I in night, all in ball, and ock in walk. Did you notice that ow in out and ow in owl make the exact same sound, but they're spelled differently? Ow in out is OU, and ow in owl is OW. Also, I want you to notice that some of these sounds have silent letters in them. Let's take a look at I in night. I in night has a silent GH. I is actually spelled IGH. Also, let's look at the word walk, or the sound awk. ALK says awk. Which letter is silent? It's the L. This special sound is ank, as in bank. Let's read it together. Ank in bank. Yank, tank, crank, sank, drank, thank. Now, I'm going to cover up the word thank, and I would like for you to try to spell the word thank. Thank. What two letters would begin the word? TH. And how does it end? ANK. Thank. This special sound is ink, as in wink. Let's read them. Ink, as in wink. Drink, ink, pink, link, blink, and sink. This special sound is onk, as in honk. Let's read the words. Onk in honk. Honked, honking. There's two special sounds in each one of those words. Did you notice them? Take a look. Honked has onk, and it has the t special sound, honked. It's spelled ED. In honking, there's onk as in honk, and ing as in pointing. This special sound is unk in trunk. Let's read them together. Unk in trunk. Bunk, skunk, junk, dunk, plunk, and sunk. Today you're completing page 120 and 121 in your book. On 120, you're finishing the sentences, and on 121 at the top, you are adding the suffix ing to a word, but you have to remember to take the E off before you add the ing. It's now time to review your spelling. This week we're on lesson 19, so I'd like you to get out your folder and take a look at lesson 19. Every day this week, I want you to read through each of your words at least twice, and then I want you to practice writing all of your words. Here I am in the library reminding you to find a book and read today. You could also be going online to our online reading program as well. Your mom and dad have all of the login information, and I would love for you to see how many books you can finish in the level that you're on. Read, read, read.